Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you watch live Worst Week Ever tonight with our amazing guest host Ranjeev, who's a visual effects mastermind. Ooh,
Really? Wow.
What do you do visually with your effects?
I can do...
I don't know what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, stop. Well, actually, that'd be great if we could add an explosion.
I'm gonna... Oh, yeah. Do I have time to do that?
No, you don't.
Oh, goodness. Wrong again.
I'll take that one. I was wondering the same thing. I'm excited. I know this one is as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Worst Week Ever. We have another exciting guest with us tonight, a guest co-host Ranjeev, a spectacular visual effects artist who happens to be funny as well. We'll be getting to him a little bit later on, but first up tonight we are going to do some hilarious jokes which people love, whether they know it or not, and we got tons of exciting segments with surprise stars coming in and out, so don't flip the channel. Stay right where you are and get ready. So first up, we have our president, President Trump, just visited Israel this past weekend. Very nice. And he got very emotional when he was at the Western Wall because he looked up at the wall and then he looked down and around and said, "Yay, it works! No Mexicans!" Funny. This is funny. Yeah. Also, it was a pretty bad week because of Worst Week Ever because there was a terrorist attack in England. Not good. But then Katy Perry made a statement after the terrorist attack. A famous singer. She said, "It's time for the world to come together and unite, and there should be no borders between anyone anymore." And I say to that, Katy Perry, you should tell that to the restraining order you filed against me. Yes, you should. Also, Katy Perry said that in light of recent events, she will end her feud with Taylor Swift. And Israelis and Palestinians said, "About time! Get it together, girls! Get over it!" All right. And finally, in entertainment news, old actor Roger Moore died, which means he's on his way to 00 heaven. 00 heaven. Yes. Good work, Mark, out there. All right. That's all we've got here, so it's time to move over to our headquarters where we're about to meet our A-list guest co-host, Ranjeev. Put your hands together. Oh, yes, Ranjeev. How are you?
Hey, guys.
Welcome to the show, Worst Week Ever.
Hello, man.
You were on our former version of the show, but we've now amped up the star power and the wattage, so what do you think?
Yeah, I love the new set. The crew is great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, your material is getting a little bit better.
How dare you? I think it's A-list material. But we and Magic Mike. This helps make it hilarious.
It's a nice addition.
Yeah, so we'll put this aside. But you are a visual effects artist, so tell people what that is at home, because a lot of people watch the show with aspirations of making it big in Hollywood. And we have the upcoming future superstars of tomorrow. And you're our first visual effects artist, so tell them what it means.
Okay, well, thank you, Matt. Yes, I do motion graphics and visual effects, which is basically like the titles you see at the beginning of movies or commercials. I do mostly commercials right now.
Commercials.
So
is there a famous commercial you did that we would know?
I did a Toyota one.
Oh, Toyota.
The most famous one is for Under Armour.
Under Armour.
I did all of the snow and rain effects for one of their commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And for Toyota, I've done some of their titles.
Wow. And if someone wanted to break into this industry as a visual effects artist, how do they get started? Where do they get started?
So I went to school for editing and post-production, but they didn't really teach me what I do now. So, I mean, pretty much on YouTube, you can learn a lot. I would say it's like being your own teacher.
Okay.
I learned some of the basics. I taught myself. I moved to LA 6 years ago, and luckily some small companies hired me, and I went to higher and higher places. And yeah, I love it.
And now what the goal is to be on a movie, like to Star Wars. Would Star Wars be the epitome of success?
Actually, the tutorials I went to, the teacher went to Star Wars. J.J. Abrams approached him. His name is, Okay, how did I forget his name?
George Lucas.
Well, actually, it was J.J. Abrams that approached him. But the teacher, he did some of the effects on Star Wars, and he started small too.
Well, I believe because people don't want to hear about visual effects, they want to see visual effects with their eyes.
Exactly.
So you have a clip of some of your exciting work.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
It's a lot easier to show it rather than explain what it is. So
Right,
I
so-
brought a clip.
Oh.
It's like a 1 minute clip. And after that clip, there's a short sketch that we did, that Matt did with Aziz Ansari.
Oh, a bonus!
The talented Aziz Ansari, which I directed.
A-list actor. Okay, so we're going to watch both of those right now. So
Yeah.
we're debuting something new on Worst Week Ever. This is the first time we're bringing in clips from the outside world. Hello, this is Matt Schneider and...
Aziz Ansari,
Oh, yes, and we are getting ready for Fast Comedy this Monday night. I know I'm excited. What about you, Aziz?
I'm always excited, yay!
Why?
Because I'm Aziz!
Well, we're in a park, Aziz, and we're having some recreation. So you get it? That's your show.
Wow!
2 of us can do comedy.
Just like my old job! Hey, where's Leslie? No! I don't see her anywhere.
I don't know that reference.
Hey, Matt, I know you said you got Aziz Ansari, but that's not him.
It sounds exactly like him.
He's an imposter. I don't know who that is.
An imposter? Hey everyone, I'm Matt Schneider, and this is...
Aziz Ansari, hey!
Really?
Yeah! Can't you hear how much I stretch my words?
There's only one way to find out for sure.
How's that?
Hey, man.
Unbelievable! What are you? Who are you?
Well, my name's Gerald, man. I'm just, I'm
Gerald, our show is too big for and too good for a Gerald.
Okay, well,
Goodbye, Gerald.
Well,
Goodbye, Gerald.
oh, we got our next guest.
Oh, good. Who?
Gary Busey.
Whoa! Great! Perfect! All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fast Comedy coming to you live on West Hollywood TV with Gary Busey. Get out of here! Action and drama and suspense. All right, so wait, we have 2 things to talk about very quickly. First, your reel of so you do explosions. You do like
Yeah, explosions are one of the fun things to do. That's one of the flashy things.
Uh-huh.
And some of the subtle things are like the titles you saw, and some of the little. I mean, I guess my name.
wow. All right, so maybe Worst Week Ever. And we need some explosions for the show.
Yeah, I was just thinking when I saw your opening credits that
Don't get fresh.
I mean,
What are you about to say?
I was about to offer you some services.
We'll take it
for free. So
Yes,
yeah,
done.
I was gonna say it looked like someone in high school did it, but I can.
Excuse me.
No, but a talented high school kid looked like.
Oh.
Like the
Good.
A-list. Yeah.
Okay, fun. Well,
Is the high school band or what was
yes,
that?
high school bands in town. All right, so yeah, we'll take you up on that. Also, then, so good work. You're very talented.
Well,
You
thank
didn't have to believe my hyperbole there. We had some proof of your talents.
Thank
But
you.
then we had you reveal some Fast Comedy. Describe to us what that Fast Comedy skit was there.
So back in November, we shot with some talented people around LA, and that was basically like an audition with an Aziz Ansari impersonator. And that was Gerald and you, and we filmed a lot of great sketches, and we're going to release them, basically, depending on when you give us permission to release them. But
Oh, the permission is granted.
really,
No. Maybe. All right, so and there's other clips. We're going to have another clip later in the episode also.
yeah, there's
With
two more clips.
Okay.
One with you playing Donald Trump, so
Oh.
definitely stay tuned for that. Matt.
Don't flip away
And another one.
with a Russian crazy woman.
Actually, it's a short film called The Nose.
Oh, okay.
And
look forward to that.
It's only the first half we're going to see. But
Very exciting. All right, so also then people want to know in Hollywood, we had a Ask an Expert segment normally.
really?
But-
What happened to it?
Yeah, but that got cut last minute. And we also had the celeb phone call.
Thanks for telling me.
But that's not happening either, although
Really?
I hear you do a mean Marlon Brando impression. But
I mean,
we're going to
I
have to
usually-
look forward to that in future weeks.
I do a below average.
Below average. That's not what the crowd told me. But we're going to look forward to some more excitement there coming up soon. But I think we're going to squeeze in another video right now.
Oh, really? Okay,
yes.
great.
And then we're going to welcome on Tony to talk about some news that both of us are going to respond to. And also stay tuned. We have a big, huge movie fight coming up later as well.
Oh, really?
So
Okay, that's
right
exciting.
now, give us the preview of what this next clip is that we're going to be seeing.
So one of the talented actresses that we auditioned for Fast Comedy, her name is Jennifer, and she's
Okay.
from Australia. And I wanted to feature her in a kind of a mysterious date. Are you playing it? Yeah.
No, not yet.
It was a mysterious
Stay
date.
tuned. Oh, Jennifer, Worst Week Ever audiences know her well. She's been on the show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We've had her as a guest.
She played that Australian woman. I forget her name.
Yes.
But basically, she is really talented. So I wanted to use her in a kind of a dramatic / comedic role.
Okay. And
And-
so you do, in addition to visual effects, you write some sketches and you put together comedy.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to combine visual effects.
Who wouldn't?
And this sketch will do it once you see the second half. I'm only showing the first half
Okay.
to build suspense.
And then where can they see the final half?
If you follow Fast Comedy,
Okay.
Fast Comedy, comedy with a K, don't forget that, on Twitter,
Okay.
we're going to release sketches about once a week, and Matt's going to be in many of them.
Well, look at that.
And I haven't told you that yet, but yeah, you're going to be in many of them.
Congratulations to me and to the viewers that you get to see me. That'll be fun as well. So look at that. All right, so we're going to go to this clip now, another hilarious sketch. Let's go to that.
Sophie, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to ask you to be my girlfriend.
Aww.
I just need one thing. I just want to see your face. One time.
Babe, you know I can't do that.
I just want to know what our kids are going to look like.
We're gonna have beautiful mixed race babies. What about the radio and that song that you love?
Bae, you're just trying to change the subject.
Remember the song?
Chandelier.
Yes. With Sia. You can't see her face, but people still love her.
Actually, if you Google it, you can see her face and you'll know why she hides it.
What about my personality? Are you really that superficial?
What are you hiding? Is it a zit? Shitty plastic surgery? Are you a dude?
Respect my boundaries. How dare you?
You're right. This past year, I've seen your personality and it's beautiful. You're beautiful. So, if you need more time, that's fine. I can wait.
Aww. Okay, it's time.
Oh, damn.
A cliffhanger.
So
I'm hanging off the cliff.
Actually, the second half has a lot of visual effects, so I hope
Okay.
hopefully you watch it. It'll be released next week on Fast Comedy's Twitter.
Okay. So we'll put up information at the bottom here to follow on Fast Comedy because people got to see what happened there. This is thrilling and exalt. Oh, and look at this.
Tony.
While we looked away, look who showed up.
Just
Who
like
are you?
that. Magic. Just call me
Okay.
Magic.
You're the least favorite correspondent of people, but we like having you here anyway to set the bar low.
Oh, come on. He's my favorite.
Oh, look at that. You had to be someone's favorite.
Good man. Good
All
man.
right, so good work, Ranjiv. That was surprisingly funny.
Really, you refused to be on set for that.
Yeah, because it didn't sound funny.
He's
He's a prima donna.
I am a diva. Is the word I prefer to use. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get to your segment here.
Checking the Craigslist ads, and that was kind of boring. So I went back to what you asked me to do like a month ago. Check all the trending videos.
Oh yes.
What we have is, aside from Donald Trump's other problems, apparently he's moved from the White House into the doghouse because on this latest trip, he went to hold Melania's hand and she swatted it right away.
Okay, we're gonna need a better way to set this up in the future, but we're gonna watch this quick SWAT. Ready? Let's go watch the SWAT.
So here they go. You can see replay
Here
of
we
the
go.
hand swat. Hold my hand, Melania. I'm not gonna do it.
Ouch! Oh, wow.
We've all
So
been there.
depressing. Ranjiv, have you ever been rejected by a girl who wanted you to hold, or you whose hand you wanted to hold?
Yeah, but not in the last 10 years. But I remember in high school that has happened. Wasn't there a second clip where they're off the plane and she swats his hand again?
That was earlier, or I think, yeah, that was before this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think that this is the second
Oh,
time.
okay. I mean, what kind of message is she trying to send with this?
I don't know why people blame Trump. I think she's revealing herself to be a cold-hearted B-word, baby.
Oh, I forgot how much you love Trump.
I'm just being fair here. Like, why are we blaming Trump? Like, everyone's like laughing. Oh, look how much nobody wants to hold Trump's hand. It's like, hello, you're the first lady. What did you do? Like, why isn't she grateful that he like dragged her along this ride?
Maybe she's following the protocol. She's in Israel. They don't do that kind of thing. I don't know.
I think
Ranjiv, you want to weigh in here?
I heard they're going to try to spread this rumor that she was swatting away a mosquito or come up with some far-fetched excuse, but there's
So she sees mosquitoes everywhere and she keeps swatting them away?
because they're going to try to cover it up. There's some tension between them. There's a lot of rumors that she wasn't allowed in the White House for various reasons.
Mm.
And
All right, Guido, what do you think? What's the real reason here? Maybe she is just, she likes to express her love, but she doesn't want to touch Trump because she'll get all hot and bothered every time. Because every time she's so in love with him
That must be it.
that she doesn't want to.
I'm certain that's
She
it.
doesn't want to lose her control of her movements.
I think she wears the pants. That's what's going on.
Okay, maybe. All right, let's go to story number 2 here.
The story number 2 is this is good news for a special lady. She 30 years ago in the 1980s, she was at a garage sale, and she picks up what she thinks is costume jewelry. And so now she just takes it to an appraiser, and all of a sudden he says, "You better get this checked out." It turns out that the ring that she paid $15 for 30 years ago is now worth $450,000. It was a real diamond.
Really?
And it goes to show you that just check all those things you bought in the past. Don't
So
give
things
up.
you thought would be trash could be worth a lot.
A lot of money.
So Guido, you should be worth a lot one day.
I am. I'm worth $1 million in prizes.
Because right now you're trash.
wow.
Look who's talking.
You went there? Nick?
That's the joke. I had to explain this.
You just outright just completely humiliated your
Oh,
right-hand
no.
man. He's not trash. Come on.
Oh, good. Ranjiv rising to the defense.
I mean, yeah, Tony's your right-hand man. Since I've been coming here for almost a year.
First of all, his name is Guido.
Okay, that doesn't make it any better. But
All right. Look at this. Things are getting awkward on set here, folks. You could cut the tension with a knife.
Almost as awkward as Trump with the Pope.
Oh. Although Pope called Trump fat, so it wasn't that.
he did,
He made a joke that that Trump was fat. Yeah.
like to his face, or
He asked,
Melania,
you know,
does she give him pastries all the time?
in a funny
Oh,
way.
okay,
It
he's
was
funny.
humorous. All right, let's get to our final exciting clip from Guido here. What do we got?
This is a trending clip, and it's kind of scary. It was in Canada. Family's at the beach, and this sea lion all of a sudden pops out of the water. Everything thinks it's cute. Oh, he's coming to play. He's all, wait a minute. No, I'm not here to play. I'm here to take a mermaid. He jumps up, and he takes this little girl into the water with him.
Ah!
oh no,
And the good news is that somebody jumped in and got her out of there, and she's gonna be okay. Everyone's got really scared though. He's not being a nice, gentle sea lion like you think they are.
Right. All
Okay.
right.
that's kind of scary.
They're wild animals. You gotta always. I mean,
Well-
they look cute and cuddly, but all of a sudden, that wildness comes out of them, and you gotta. Be
Well, I
careful.
think it's obvious that girl had a worst week ever then. Although maybe she'll learn a very important lesson to never sit on a rail of an animal tank.
that was at the dock. that was at the dock, I think.
Oh, was that the dock? I thought it was like at a zoo,
I don't
not
think
an
so.
aquarium.
I think it was her outfit. Maybe it looked like a fish. I don't think.
Right. So hey, she was asking for it.
She looked like prey.
That's what Ranjiv says. Ranjiv was saying the girl was asking for it by wearing that outfit. Right?
Well. Yeah,
Yep, that's what he said.
I was talking about Melania, not her.
Melania. Okay. All right. So in the final summation, then here, Guido, who had the worst week of everyone there?
The worst week's gonna be Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. All right,
That's
everyone.
my opinion.
Well, the crowd agrees.
When is it not?
When is it not? He's always has a bad week. All right, so Guido, thank you very much for your clips.
Absolutely.
Straight from the
Peace out.
edge there. All right, so we're gonna get to our final clip here before we welcome on Gordon.
Oh, that's perfect.
Ranjiv, tell us what it is you are revealing
Actually,
here.
it's a perfect
Where
transition.
am I?
Whoa.
Where?
Okay.
Okay, that clip reveals everything, which is...
All right, so this is a weird sketch, which is not going to be.
So it was a sketch that we filmed back in November where I convinced Matt to play Donald Trump. I got a Trump wig. And we don't think it's going to air because...
Well, it's going to air right now, so let's
Really?
watch it.
Okay.
We're going
Please
to watch a
don't-
clip, 30 seconds, and then Gordon's coming on here.
Where am I? Where am I? This better not be China. China's been ripping us off.
You apologize to China.
I will never apologize to China.
Trump from this. You a bad man.
China ripping us off, ripping America off, blind. Who are you? What do you want?
This is the Himalayan, the salt. This is a Kung Pao chicken.
I don't want it.
No man has ever been able to live to this.
No.
Oh, that's a ting tong.
No.
This is a hangover.
No.
Hey,
This is-
hey, hey. Oh no. Find something. Wow. Wow.
No! Ah! Ah!
See,
All right, folks. I don't know what was going on there, but that was exciting. All right, fun.
that sketch couldn't... I didn't think it could be aired, but you proved me wrong.
I proved you wrong.
was it-
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Well, Gordon, we have now welcomed Dr. G into his house.
Hey, Dr. G.
Hey, Renji.
Dr. G. All right, so we're going to play a quick word game. Then I have a proposition. Then we get to the pillow fight, which Dr. G will unveil and referee. All right, so Dr. G, what is your word of the week?
The word of the week.
Oh boy.
I don't have a word. No, I'm just kidding. I do have a word. The word of the week is...
It's a word, remember, folks.
It's a word.
What is the word?
It's when two people...
No, it should be a word, not a phrase.
All right. Bitches.
Bitches. Bitches? All right, the segment's supposed to be Dr. G reveals a word that we don't know the meaning of, and then we're supposed to guess what the meaning of it is.
Well then, let's switch to another word then.
All right, what's the word?
The word of the week is... How about two people, man and a woman, man and man, woman and woman. It's what they do when they're irritated with one another. What is the word, ladies and gentlemen? What is the word?
Again, we're doing this.
Is,
All right,
is the word irritated?
they yell.
Okay.
The word.
The
word
word's
is what?
irritated?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, really?
That's the word. All right, this is why this. Okay, folks. All
Oh,
right.
I love this game.
Okay, this game makes no sense anymore.
I love it.
All right, Dr. G, I have a proposition for you. Are you
What's
ready?
your proposition? I'm listening.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
Yep, this is the drum roll. That was the drum roll. Okay, where are we? Okay. All right, let's focus here. I have a proposition for Dr. G.
Is that so?
Instead of a doctor, I'm saying this segment, we have just witnessed the last Dr. G word segment. Are you ready? Starting next week, or possibly in season 2, I want the doctor to drop the R from his name. So DR, instead of DR, I want the doctor to become a DJ.
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 So instead of, a lot of Tonight Late shows have band leaders.
Yeah.
I want Gordon to be the worst week ever DJ, which means you are going to be in charge of the computer, standing off to the side, and we're going to have a separate camera on you, and you're going to be on throughout the show.
Like Ellen. Ellen has a DJ.
Oh, I thought I was inventing this. I've never watched Ellen.
Really?
But okay.
Yeah, no, that's...
Okay, so yes.
Or the band leader.
The band instead of a band
Like
leader.
the Roots?
So you're
Yeah.
going to be playing music. You're going to be playing music to start off the show, and then you're also going to be in charge of the clips. So that I'm not. That's why this show has been a little fragmented because I've been running around grabbing the clips. So what do you say, Dr. G?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. I'm the DJ.
So you'll be
Fragmented.
DJ G.
DJ G.
DJ G.
That's me.
Okay.
Dr.
As
G.
long as it's not DJ G.
Yeah.
Because I'm DJ G.
That's
You're
right.
DJ G. Okay, so you'll be DJ
We're gonna
G,
drop the
right?
R.
All right, so we have to get to our pillow fight now.
Fight.
So folks, let's go here.
The red pillow.
You get the
I'm
the
blue.
red.
I'm Democrat,
Yes.
so yeah.
Okay, so we
Yeah, me too.
here, and we're gonna move
Wait.
it. we face each other now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. Okay. So the pillow fight of this week is in honor of Baywatch becoming a movie.
If you say.
Okay, and we're gonna stay on this camera also so that we can get all the action in. So move in a drop.
Okay.
Move in a drop, baby. All right. So Baywatch is an old TV show that came back as a movie.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Coming out tomorrow as a movie. So the argument is, what old TV show or current TV show should become a movie? I'm arguing for Saved by the Bell. That should be a movie.
Okay.
And what is Ranjiv arguing?
I had to think about it, but I would definitely say Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Okay, so it's Game of Thrones
The best show on TV.
versus Saved by the Bell. Ready?
And action!
Okay.
What? What was that for?
All right, because you're picking a show that it basically is a movie already on TV. So, like, what makes Game of Thrones? How are you gonna make a movie better version of Game of Thrones? Is it's better than movies already. What,
No. Okay.
what
Let me hit you.
Okay.
Because there's a very obvious point that the show is an hour long. Movies are roughly an hour and a half, 2 hours.
So fine, you want a 2-hour version of instead of getting a 13-hour version of a movie? Like why do you want less of something that's already good? Instead, Saved by the Bell.
Counter that point,
you want Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell did the special where Kelly and Zach got married and they go to Vegas. That was a TV movie.
And it was spectacular.
That was a TV
and that's why
movie.
we want another movie.
That was a
I've released theatrically instead of like 21 Jump Street. We want a brand new cast and crew. We want new excitement. Whereas Game of Thrones are already exciting. You can't do better than that.
So George R. R. Martin hasn't finished the last book or the last 2 books. So obviously that last book is going to need to be released in theaters. It has to be a movie.
But it's already good enough. That's my argument here. Do you watch either of these, Gordon? Did you see Saved by the Bell or Game of Thrones?
Well, Saved by the Bell, yes, and that'll be a no for Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Really? What?
Okay, that'll be a yes for the Game of Thrones.
Ow. All right.
So
So
bribing the referee.
Yeah.
I wasn't bribing. I'm not offering anything. All right. So my basic argument is just that Game of Thrones is already good. Why? Well, it's like 24. 24 was an amazing TV
I
show,
love that
and
show
it shouldn't
too,
be a movie because it's great as a TV show. Game of Thrones, same thing. Saved by the Bell should be brought back. It's not even on TV. It'd be a funny way if they made fun of it.
So who is going to play Zach Morris? That's what I want to know. Who's going to play Zach Morris?
Zac Efron could play Zach Morris. There you go. Folks, we're in our final minute here. While Gordon deliberates, let's throw up some credits. If we have them there, they'll be updated. We got some fabulous people here. We've got Jessica, Tony, Gordon, Johnny, Leon, Jane, I believe, and someone else in there. Yes. Okay. And our great guest host, Ranjiv. All right. So let's go to Gordon and see what he thinks. Who won
Gordon, please.
tonight's spectacular pillow fight?
Gordon, please. Pick me.
Gordon.
This man here!
Oh,
Ranjiv!
Yes. Thank you.
You
Thank
want
you
to see
so
a
much.
Game of Thrones movie?
Thank you. Thank you,
All
guys.
right. Well, what Gordon thought. Oh, all right. Well, sounds exciting. So stay tuned. In future weeks, we're gonna have more fun, hilarious segments from Ranjiv
really?
about fast comedy.
Awesome.
We've got Gordon doing the DJ, and we've got tons more surprises coming. And our season finale is next week. So stay tuned for that. Good night, everyone. Adios.